Who's that?
Advertise. The laptop has an extra view. Yeah, I got on it.
That's the craziest thing.
What is it?
Time moves about fast.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Probably need to sit down this time, man. My legs are hurting. Is your legs hurting? Or did you want to stand up? Was you about to stand up?
No.
No, you're adjusting? Okay.
Come on, say something awesome.
What do you want to say?
Remember how you said you're going to send my cats back to the litter box?
I'm going to send your cats back to the litter box. And you're going to send the Cowboys back to the Wild Wild West.
With a phone mark in your mouth.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19.
Oh well, they make a lot of money.
EA Sports.
Almost
We are moments away
more
from
than the
kickoff, and
military.
we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's ask.
So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in
They don't get paid
Arlington.
if they
On the
lose.
call, here are Brandon
They
Godden
even get paid
and
if they
Charles
lose
Davis.
a game.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Okay, you ready?
Obviously, they do
The
everything
average
big
football
here in
player
Dallas,
makes a
and the
national
introduction of the
average salary
Cowboys, no
of
exception. They're set for football in Big D
$28,704
as
per
their
year.
guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly,
Every
keys to
player.
the game.
That's how much they make a year.
Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What? Are you serious?
Barner did it.
So
Number
here are the
23
Panthers
did
now
it.
for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, and none other than Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that
Yeah,
big
he's a
smile.
quarterback
That's
for
when you
the
know
Panthers.
everything is clicking.
Yeah.
He's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fans going to get lucky and get the game
Okay,
ball.
you got the ball.
So fucking see from nonsense.
Yeah. I need to get an extra chair. No, we can't move that closer. That thing's massive.
Wait, is this yours?
It's your ball.
Oh, it's yours.
Yeah.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And incomplete to open things up.
Okay, maybe I gotta send it. Let's get serious.
When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Newton again. And the hit jarred it
I forgot how
loose.
to play.
It's
You forgot to
incomplete.
play.
He's been playing too much time.
And a
That's
look
why
at
you
the
can play your
defense for the
football game
Cowboys.
to practice.
I think most people locked in on Byron Jones when he came
Yeah.
out of UConn at the NFL Combine, where he darn
Well,
near jumped
good
out
luck
of the stadium
if you
because
play
of
by
his
yourself.
vertical leap. But there's so much
On
more
all
to his
Madden.
game than that.
Good
He
luck.
played cornerback and safety in college.
Good
and they
luck
can use
playing
that
by
same
yourself.
ability to move him around in the NFL in order to
Last
create
time I
great
played by
matchups on
myself on
defense for
football
Dallas.
using Pro, got knocked.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening
I couldn't even get
drive.
1
My
point.
dog has a big guy. The size of mine.
What? Here's almost.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he gives it to Funches
I think he
complete.
got first down, didn't he?
Newton finding
Yeah,
Funches
first down.
for the Panther first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Or
I think this guy has a connection with just about
What are you doing?
everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
welcome to football, Junior.
Gardner, I think that's a great
That's the
example that not
defense
all tight
kicking.
ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the
Your
league.
defense is
So even though
making
he
me.
caught it,
It's going to
couldn't
cause
turn
me
it
to
into
get
much more.
defensive.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Close.
Let me just concentrate.
Throwing again is Newton. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for
Your
the
first,
connection with
bro,
Devin
that was your
Funchess.
guy. He
And it's
wasn't even
3rd
trying to
down.
catch it.
Before the
He was
game,
just
they were
running.
the
That's why I
route
forget
tree
how to
about
play.
as efficiently and effectively
Well, sometimes it's
as we
automatic.
could have
Sometimes
possibly
it's
imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton trying to lay one up.
Oh my gosh.
And incomplete.
Oh,
The
man.
contact made the
He
ball
went
run
flying.
free and brings up 4th down.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed
Mama,
all
no.
week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He steps into
Probably
this one,
raging on
and this
football
is a
part
rocket.
Why is that possible?
I don't know, man.
It's just the kick and it just overdoes it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Click the wrong thing.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
trying to focus on my
Solid
player.
run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and
I
3.
got a short man.
A
He's
nice
our
run
high.
here early
No,
on,
that
and
guy
it took a
to
great
look
play
was.
call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like
What
this
is
early
mine?
because they'll pay dividends as the
Saying
game
that, I
progresses.
mean, you're tall, but I'm not that much shorter. I'm close. I come to your chin, I think, or shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it's just because of the floor.
the floor, and yeah. Yeah, it depends on the.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty
Someone
flag
who
on the
did it.
field.
Holding
Holding?
offense.
What? Come on, son. fun.
So a decent
Don't be
game.
holding
Still for
nobody.
not on the penalty.
It's too
There's a
bad,
time
isn't
and
it?
place
They
for
were feeling
that.
pretty good about it. The only people celebrating,
Not on a
the guys
football
who just gave
field.
up that play.
Now they face
In front of your
second and
homies.
long following the holding penalty.
Who's good? How many wins? I have just one.
Good one.
Looking to throw.
What was I doing, bro? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know if I was doing a run or what. I need to pay attention to what I choose. I choose random stuff.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them
So I
as this
think
game
that feels
goes
like a
on.
through
Hit
play.
him with a screen soon.
A pass. So I lost yards because you tackled the quarterback.
Oh, I see it now. Oh.
Yeah. I got confused then. Okay, here we go.
They'll need a big play here.
Ready
Will
to get
Dak and
something.
the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
You know how sharp my fangs are?
Whose fangs? Oh, the
I know mine are
On
not
play
there.
action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to launch. Oh, this is taken
Oh, I got it. Whew, that scared me. I thought it was intercepted, man. That's good passes when you can catch it and there's players that close. Yeah. That's a good
Tell the truth,
pass.
partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one,
Look,
did you? Come
man.
on, tell me the truth.
No, I did.
Man,
I'll tell
I
you
thought
what,
you
though.
guys
A
got it.
one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates his way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they
Hey,
do
you
on the
never
next down.
How do you feel straight 0?
Straight 0. Yeah.
Easter event
Zero.
straight 0.
0 versus 0.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
I can't remember what I chose.
They go play action here on 1st down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
I thought, oh man, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. He's escaping, man. He's like, don't get me.
I don't know what I was doing.
He was like dodging left and right. So what? Oh, look, grab
We
him.
grab all of y'all. We have
And
stuff.
he's like, yo, ain't get me.
They say it all began back in Miami. He
He
really
got
became
it
a
there,
pro
man.
receiver at a young age because of his
Go, man.
detailed precision. Don't
Dodging
forget
me.
his athletic
Looks
ability.
like he was doing it for me.
He did
Yeah.
spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Man, that guy's sweating.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I need to go toast the door.
Toast the
Now
door.
play fake here on 1st down.
Oh man, we collided.
Collision there, jarring the ball loose and brings
Look.
up 2nd down.
But you crashed into me, man.
It's up front in the trenches. What do you
Look,
think of
there's
the O-line, Charles?
Luke.
I love it because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
The young one short in the middle.
Yep.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver, and it's
I
3rd
clicked
down.
the X button too soon.
And the big meet on the
Space
D
versus
line.
square
We'll see how they do today.
No,
And I'd
X
hate
is
to
the
be an
play.
offensive lineman
Like
having to
in the
deal with
play.
these guys. They come in hungry,
And like,
mean,
and he just threw it
They
on the.
think no one can block them.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I'm like, what?
This offense was on the move. Now 2
Oh,
straight
it's so
incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
I'm so close. Never get far.
Hey, this is field goal range.
To the air again, Prescott. He's going to air one out. This ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off on the
No, my
safety.
ball.
And a big turnover
Man, I
there
could.
as his guys will get the
I could.
football back.
Man, I could have got a field goal or something.
Get a piece of the football. He's gonna pop
So
it into the
sometimes
air.
far throws
And good
always work.
concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
I got you right there. You ain't getting nowhere.
That was a good interception at the right time.
Yep, yeah. Man.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards.
It's
here.
all
They want to
legit.
make sure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line.
This will be.
You're playing to make sure
How
the
many
punter
times
doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second was the real game. So you won 2 of those. So this is our 3rd game. Yeah.
2-0. Oh, that right here?
Yeah, because I tackled you right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he will score. Touchdown.
I didn't expect that, man. I didn't expect to get an interception that scene. Or that close. Or that close. I didn't expect that. That was totally unexpected. I wasn't even trying to catch it. I was trying to tag on the quarterback.
I give you that.
That was good, though. That was good.
Now the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And
So you never know what happens. I
I
was trying to, bro, for real, I was trying to, because see, if the quarterback gets tackled in the end zone, you get a point.
For the touchdown.
So that's what I was trying to do. I wasn't even trying to intercept.
I got decided like that.
I wasn't trying to get intercepted, like, I was trying to tackle you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
That was loud.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. And looking to erase his memory bank from his opening drive a moment ago that ended in a pick 6 for the first points of the ball game.
In my experience, a lot of quarterbacks, after throwing a pick 6, the first thing
He's
you
like,
want to
what'd
do
you
is fire
say?
another one.
Beep, 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 Momo's house. This is Momo's
Really helps
house.
you get back in sync as a good, long, methodical drive. Makes you run in the pass, tamp things down a
Like,
little
bring
bit.
it on, Fluffy.
Coming off the pick 6, it's
Oh,
Newton.
man, I'm the line.
So they
What
took a
happened?
shot on first down, but couldn't
Oh,
connect.
you know that you did almost what I did, where it almost looked like you dove and called it. Remember that one time I dove and called it? Like,
Well, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he will find the open man.
Bro, you was dragging me. Did you see that? It's like, oh,
Just shy of the 45
got him.
yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
I hope they replay. I hope they replay
They
certainly
Grab
did.
your feet, lose, get oh
Brought him
man.
onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. When he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Newton on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Everything win. It's football.
Tasting my fears here.
It's football, man.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're
Might
right,
start.
you get a decent chance of coming away with the football.
If we started the battle. Like,
No.
we had no trainers.
I'm not sure.
before we go.
And now here come the Cowboys.
Two legends
And
back
there are
there.
parts of
I
the
was
last
saying,
drive they'd
I
like to
mean, that's
emulate.
for
Of course, they'd
Nintendo,
like
but
to
I was
forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
the other
the only thing that
consoles,
matters is
really
part 2, right? Because once
it's
they threw the
mainly Pokemon's
interception
mainly
and
for like
finished
one
off the
Nintendo
drive,
Switch.
that
And
does them no
Nintendo,
good to go back and say,
Yeah,
well, you
the
know,
other
to get one
servers are probably
going,
cut off.
finish
Probably.
things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's going to be knocked away and
you
incomplete.
blocked me from catching.
Well, certainly
I think
appears
it
they're
hits
gonna
your
try and keep
character
getting
and
into
then
the football.
fell.
It's the third time they've looked in this direction. Unfortunately,
Aggressive.
haven't completed one
Yeah.
yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They
So
feel
look at
like
his-
they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on
I
it.
think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 47 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to
Nah,
go for
bro,
the score.
don't let me win, man. You gotta fight back.
I'm trying. I guess our calls are thinner than I thought.
That's all by defeat and interceptions.
But to be honest, I forgot how to keep playing.
You forgot?
I forgot completely.
Remember triangles to intercept
Huh?
when the ball's flying in the air?
I thought that was square.
No, square is just whoever you pass to.
I thought square is for catch.
Square is when you're catching, when your player's catching. But when the other team's throwing the ball, triangles is the intercept. Because you jump in the air.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
I remember that.
But,
Just swaying back and forth.
yeah,
Right in the
they're swaying.
Swayers.
The swayers.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Wiggles free. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I remember one time I was playing by myself, and I was like close to the end of the field when I called it, and I literally made it all the way down. I passed everybody and made it all the way down. Like, that was up. But the beginning of professional.
Down 2 touchdowns early.
That was in my learning days.
I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
But we should try to play on the same team and play against the NPC thing and see how. Yeah, we will.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh man, I'm
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
no, well, actually, this
It's
ain't.
always a battle. Who's going to win
No,
on first
I am.
down?
I'm not trying to raise this
defense. Let's face it, if you get the
Yeah.
ball, 4
Yeah.
yards or more on first down is what you're aiming
Well, it's
for.
not about
They
racing,
tried to
it's about
drill
having
for it
fun.
there. Nice effort to knock that one away.
Yeah,
Bring
that's
up second down.
That's me. Because I noticed I had to start using Nano's tablet because it would make my beat go down. Because then it can only take 2 views on the same internet to actually count.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd
But I'm
and 10.
raging. It's okay.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to keep calm.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Oh, he almost had it.
Oh man, I thought I called
Already
it.
with one interception, just missing his second there.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Remember, it's all about getting past the line, so you don't always have to go for the furthest person. Yeah. Because the more you cross the line, it moves you up the field, so you're closer to getting a touchdown. And field goal. Yeah, so it's all about crossing the line. Yeah.
Now it's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it.
Oh, you got it.
That one goes for 36 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth
And
of
if
the
you do a
matter
long
is,
pass,
that ball was not streaking
just
towards him.
make
That
sure
little
that
arc
player's
on it,
open.
he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
He's like, here, give me your number. Just imagine them texting or writing it in there.
Yeah, like, I don't even think their outfits don't even got pockets, man. It's just all flick.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Newton on first down.
You know, the inventor
of
football passed away. The creator of football
His guys
now,
are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
his last name is Madden.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did he come up with football?
Somebody did.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I can't remember.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Prescott on the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Oh, intercepted. I messed up on that throw, man. I waited too long. I didn't know who I was going to throw to.
Football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Not the best of plays here as a quarterback. Right-handed rolling left.
He pushed his own teammate out of the way.
Coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to
They fell down together. Like, look, I got you.
And with 3
I'll catch you. You won't get hurt.
already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been
And then if you had caught that, you would have had to pull red run.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You got me. Oh no, I was trying to find out. I was going to pass the square. Yeah.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half.
I was waiting for him to get a little more open because he was running past the guy. Square. He was on the left.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down.
Oh man, why
after
didn't
the
you
sack.
run, man?
Work to
The
be
line's
done.
all the way up there. What? Oh, in the 2nd quarter? Yeah.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the 1st quarter of action. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in just a moment.
I'm not sure.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Prescott from the gun. He sets to fire deep. It's caught at the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he
Man, I went
races
through it
it,
and you
that'll fall
tackle me
incomplete.
and then I fell forward and like I was throwing it as you was tackling me to it.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
So you okay with it, Jim?
2 touchdowns already
You're right
into
up
the
there.
2nd quarter.
Yeah, I'm not.
There could be plenty
Are
more
you
before
raging
this game is
inside?
over.
No.
You're not. You just calm. Yeah.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Little mosquitoes. Sometimes they can come in through cracks.
And it's now 21-0.
Or if any time we have the door open, or a window open, they can, yeah, any window, or like say if we have the door open, they can come in and hang out. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also
The
have to guard against
stadiums,
is calling
some
every
of them,
play
they can
for a
open and
big
close.
shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these
You know, the
points back
stadiums
on
that
one
they're in,
drive. You're not.
some
And
of them
last time I looked, it's
can
still the
open and
first
close,
half.
like
I'm
on the
not
top.
saying you have ultimate patience
To have
here,
an open
but you
stadium,
also don't have to go
yeah,
ahead
and then they
force
can
everything
close
either.
when it's raining. Yeah.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
Yeah.
And my goodness,
What happened?
another interception.
It bounced off of your player, and then I called it.
With a pick. The
Yeah.
interception was they just
That's happened to me.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you gotta
One
be
time,
thinking, is it something
it
between
bounced off my helmet one
I
time.
think a confidence hit
Yeah,
does
I mean,
occur once you start getting those numbers up
Got
a
this,
little
dude.
bit. But as you and I
You can
both
get to
know,
it.
it's not
got
always
this.
just one guy's fault.
The shoulder, I
Maybe
think.
somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe
Yeah.
some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
So sometimes the players think it's going to be coming on their left side when it's really on the right.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
So do
tab.
you
What
like
you did
playing
on the
football
last
better,
drive.
like on a game, or
When you
watching
scored
it?
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right.
A first down throw for Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes.
I was in the near the. If you notice, when they're that close to the out of bounds and they catch the ball, they'll like put their toes up and like try to hold onto the ground with their feet. Like I'm out of here.
I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his
Yeah.
explosiveness, and he's
Yep.
chipping away at their confidence.
Prescott on first down.
Mm.
He couldn't quite hold it.
Fans
Got
like,
hit.
it's like, get out of here.
Incomplete.
Cause that's
Definitely worth taking another deep shot. Here he's
man,
only
he's
found the
good.
end zone
That
twice
Keekly
here
guy.
in the first half.
Yeah, go
He's a
back to
good
that same
defense player,
well. They've
man.
had trouble containing him, but
Like he
able to contain him on that play.
business when he's defensive. Yeah. Don't
So
chase him
second
down.
down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the
Like,
40.
yeah.
Don't touch my dough.
I think he won the whole game one time.
When you were playing?
Nah, like real life.
A second down throw for Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of... Man, it's a
I know, went go. Yeah,
And they
no.
were able to stop him, but he does
Yeah.
take it all the way to the 2. They give him a gain of 38.
Right down to 2 now.
Look, I grabbed your ankle. Like,
Come here. You got it. Oh man. So how's Skyrim going?
pretty well.
Got any further?
I restarted my character.
Again? Oh man.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
Oh yeah.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Bro?
That's a
What,
really
you're one
alert
of them?
defense there, because they saw the heavy
You're one of
look
them,
come in
or
from the
you got the...
offense, countered it
Oh,
with extra
okay.
linebackers
Yeah.
who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and they could really make a big time
Yeah.
play for their defense.
So you don't want no more trophies?
Well, to be honest, I'm like at 98%.
Of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you almost beat the story? Huh.
Yeah.
How
I'm
many?
just thinking of just trying to make the playing better. Like,
Second
Yeah.
and goal from the 6 this time.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then later on, I delete those and just go back to the other one.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh,
And
my
will
God.
be intercepted.
What am I going?
Picked off by the
First down,
safety,
what?
Eric Reed.
He's about to run towards the crowd, man.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
It's like he got divorced and just...
Like, I'm going back.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
electric chair.
And last time, one play interception, so this
Well,
offense,
oh, yeah, it's a
they
close
should be
stadium.
fresh.
That's a good
Yeah,
way of
they have-
putting it.
yeah, they have
and I can't
closed
wait to see what they
stadiums.
decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Nah, it was a
play
closed stadium.
action.
When you start on, when you start playing, it lets you know if the stadium's going to be closed or not.
So Newton and the
Yeah.
Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
But that's what I'm saying. Some of them can open. Like open and close.
Throwing is Newton. And
That's
the
good.
sideline
They
here
got-
is
what,
caught,
you got
but they'll
first down,
rule
I
it
think?
incomplete.
Second, what
Couldn't keep his
second?
feet
He
in.
must have went out of
Second
bounds
down.
or something.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
After the incompletion, they'll
I
try
think
once
it's
more
down
from
to
the
2 now.
20-yard line
Well,
on
maybe.
2nd and 10. Second and 10, Newton again.
Where am I going?
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Like he drugged me with you or something.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of him. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume, here. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup.
And you was ready for me.
And inside the
Like I
20
got you.
before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Yeah, with that
I was
completion, he's
right
now
behind the
going for
line,
200
and then when you
yards here
tackled
the
me, I
first
went
half.
like
A touchdown
the
for the
opposite way.
secondary defensive.
Over it.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in your
Right there, and then
confidence,
you-
and you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays.
That was that same
With the
guy,
kind
that
of numbers
defense
he's
guy.
putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work
think
and how
Kuechly, I
can they
think?
play better without getting beat
Kuechly,
deep for big
yeah.
passes.
Prescott now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak
Random.
Prescott.
Sometimes I don't
And the
choose one.
Cowboys will
I just
extend
let
their
him keep
lead.
going.
And a great example there, just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems like every year these guys get better at this.
Well, I think the drills get better when they work on training camp,
Wait a
off-season
minute.
work, OTAs.
Some of 'em-
but also
some
a
of
lot
'em
these
are
guys
like
have
the
dance
dad, man.
backgrounds, ballet backgrounds, and they take that and carry it over to the football field.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this
Oh, it's
potential
open.
touchdown.
They opened it. I was wondering what got Sony all of a sudden. Sometimes they do a booth review, like, to make sure he was not out of bounds. His feet's got to be flat down.
Can't you break your ankle?
Yeah.
Like, does it show like when he's running? Then it shows his ankle.
Sometimes. Okay, so here's a dude.
Field stands. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown.
I missed it. But I was kicking straight. I don't understand. I think that's got to do with that little bar. You gotta make sure it's like near it.
There's a window something?
Nah, I think it's mainly to do with the kicking. Because it's got to be as close as that to that bar for it to get like a straight shot.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Like, oh man, and he just stayed there. He's like, I ain't leaving. I get paid for this. I ain't scared.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
yeah,
we're
well,
going to lean on you
actually,
through this
sometimes
patch.
it's live.
We need you to
Sometimes
get
it's
us
live.
back on track and get us
Most
going in the
time,
right
yeah.
direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 1st and 10, Newton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Newton. That's incomplete, nearly another pick, my goodness.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
What just happened, man? I dove. As he was throwing it, I dove. Like on it. But wouldn't that be a pass interception though? Sure. I like. See, I dove. As you threw it, I dove and knocked it out of the way. But wouldn't that be a pass interference? Well, I think pass interference is all the when they're like right up near the person trying to catch it and actually like literally like. Oh, that was a trick.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. 1st down, Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
The 59. This is the one that gets did that.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, weird. Nah,
after the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yogurt. What's funny? Man, that's funny.
On play action, Prescott.
Oh
And
man,
that is
my fault.
incomplete.
Wait, oh, you knocked it out of my hand.
This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
His last
Yeah, they're
name.
going to need a few more plays
Spencer
like
Reed.
that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
That was good. I would have had a touchdown if he hadn't tackled me, so that was good.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Joker slipped. Oh my gosh, he got me. That was on purpose. I was still trying to choose between X or circle. Purple.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Man, you see how small that bar is? Like that.
And his
All
kick
that
is
big.
good.
Oh, no.
And they're
I didn't think
separating
that's
now
gonna
as the lead grows even further. The bottom line,
Right,
tremendous
dude.
starting field
Time for you to
position,
catch up,
really
man.
squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with
Are you just
three.
waiting to like really go hard and catch up? Oh, you can. We're just on the 2nd quarter.
Set now to kick this
Then
one
we're triangle,
away, and
okay.
off it goes.
What I do when I'm playing
Not get a
defense,
chance to return this one
I
as
press
it's through
circle a
the end
lot
zone
because that
for a
switches the
touchback.
players.
Now the Panthers offense,
Yeah,
they
you
get
can
set
switch
to come
players,
back
and
on
then
the
triangle
field.
is to like keep me from catching the ball or interception.
Yeah, I'm something in the Panthers arena gave me the luck in this first week, right? And today
Nah.
was when I was the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys of Dallas or the Dallas Cowboys?
Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, since I'm in their arena, I'm not getting luck.
Nah, I mean no, it ain't none of that. It's just
So Newton and the Panthers come
Well,
up
see,
now 1st and 10 at
I
their
was playing as the
25-yard
Saints
line.
in their stadium and they didn't win. So yeah.
Newton now to throw.
Oh my
And
god.
incomplete as he was
Man,
knocked as he threw
that was
it.
crazy.
And he took the ball off course.
The one thing that
Yeah.
I like defensively is that they're showing a lot of different looks here
I
in
think
the
I
first
tackled
half.
you
They come
as you
after
were
them,
throwing
they
it,
sack
so you
back.
didn't really
I think
get a
that's what
chance
you need
to
to do to keep
actually
your
throw
offense
to
guessing.
somebody.
And they certainly have kept them on their
But
toes.
that's
why
good
they
because you
haven't
didn't
had
lose
much
yards.
success on the scoreboard.
If you still had the ball when I tackled you, you would have lost yards.
Line of scrimmage again, the
Yards.
25, 2nd and
Means you
10.
could- yards, not yar. Yards. You would have moved. No.
Back
What?
to the air.
It went down
Newton
on
on
me.
2nd down. And now here's another interception.
What happened?
Cheetah
Did you
Awuzie with a
accept it?
pick.
Or did you accept it?
And that gives him
I
now
did.
3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked
Or was
into
I
what
at
they're trying to
bounds?
get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
I might have been out of bounds.
Eagles, that's right. Then against the
I don't know if it counted.
Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington or
Oh, yeah,
Wisconsin.
That's
For
correct.
sure.
The offense for the Cowboys
Because if he
now
had to-
working their way
has to
back
be down.
onto the field. And fortunate to get
Gallop.
points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Gallop. We're
The kickers
galloping
in today's game
to the field.
are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his
Oh,
throw's
man,
gonna
I
be
do.
incomplete.
Did I
Amari
think I
Cooper, his
do
intended
to
receiver,
get it.
and that'll bring
So I
up
just
2nd
missed it.
down.
Like,
The secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball,
I know, man, once I get into football, man, I'm hooked. I can't believe my views went down to 1.
So
It
now
was that
2nd
too,
and 10
because
after the
it's count that.
incompletion on 1st down.
No, I'm talking about the viewers right now. Because I had more like...
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Hey, it kept me from getting it.
There you go, partner.
No, remember my view, I had 2 views. Because they'll count both of my things. No, count the one.
Deepest wide receiver and able to make a play on the football. Notice how they kind of funneled everything towards him because they know that they got a guy who can react to either side and get a hand on the football.
No, that's not how many views you got. It's gotta... You have to have 3 or more views every time you stream for it to go up to 2. Yeah. 50 views, it would show 50 on that view, that where that number is. It would show 50.
This is 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's gonna go
Oh, you're not letting me win, are you?
That's gonna be caught.
Hey, you. You're not letting me win, are you? No.
Beasley, 37 yards. And the
You're the
Cowboys
defense.
continue to pour it on.
You're the
And
defense.
that time he came out with a slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open.
You only hold R2 when you got the ball.
Know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely
Or
running
nah.
shorter routes.
Triangle is to jump in the air
To the line of scrimmage to get
intercept
to
it.
get downfield and turn it into
Yeah.
a one-on-one route. So
Sure.
often against the safety,
Running.
you like your
Yeah.
odds when he's running against the safety. His speed
Oh, what
usually
else is
wins.
for? I've
and
never
it did
tried
on
it.
that
I'm
play.
trying really hard.
Are you sure?
Now for the point
Because...
after.
Oh, you kept him from getting a goal. He does like, no, don't do it. That was good.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It didn't show the circle.
Yeah.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game.
Come on, dude, you gotta
Something
get
they
something
need to
points.
do more of here losing in the second
You gotta
quarter.
get something on the
When you're
score,
riding your
on
best
the
torch, you
board.
gotta lather him up. The best running backs I've ever talked to, they've all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good sweat until I get to 20 carries.
You're full of good wisdom. Let's see
Where?
if they can get him into the game more now.
52.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You could have got it. He could have got it.
Target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton, and he's got the hook up to Moore. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a
First
receiver
square.
in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage
Throw.
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Newton.
Oh my gosh.
Pass
We collide. Oh man.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back.
I
I
know,
think that
holding
sometimes
back.
his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your
Yeah.
team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially
Back
maybe
was
when
in
looking
that
some
ball.
safe
Sometimes
after the
it's not about a
interception
challenge,
that ended their last drive.
sometimes it's not about the challenge. It's about getting over the line. Sometimes it's orange. Sometimes.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Austin. 46-yard punt, 8 yards.
Oh no.
I
was trying to dodge people that's not even there, man. This, you move the analog stick. Yeah. I guess someone driving by, and I'm gonna sound like a plane.
To the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Prescott.
Oh,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up on a safety, Eric Reed. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something there going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On first down, Newton. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being
stuck.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
My views is going down.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick.
Yeah, maybe just went down to 158.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second.
My views is at 150, no 149. Second one at 149 now. I'm done.
Guess what? You're likely going
No, I have to go into the video producer and go to achievements. Yeah, so I'm close to starting from fresh. Oh no.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And my goodness, and I do believe this is going to wind up with safety.
Look, you tackled me in the end zone.
Wow, what a disaster.
So it gave you points.
Yep. It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented.
I want to do a giveaway stream, but
The Cowboys
one of
offense
those
heading
little
back
Funko
out
Pops
there,
that you
ready
can
to
get at
go
Walmart.
again. And following the
But see,
interception, just
nobody's
any
watching my
interception,
streams,
are you a little
so
bit more
I don't
cautious when you
want
start that
you.
next drive, or no, you just throw
I
that
don't
out the
want
window?
people coming to watch my stream just
I
to
don't
get
think that
free
there's
stuff.
any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
It's back
football
down to
again.
one.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious
Like
because
this,
now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
I don't know why it keeps. I don't know why it keeps going back down to one.
Take over here.
I don't know, man. I'm getting to the point where I ain't worried about it no more. I like to see people like watch they watch me they follow my channel, but they never watch me stream.
Falls incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the
And then they
When I watched that play, I thought
Which
about
one?
what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head right, locate the football
I know,
so you can make
because
a
it's on the
play
pause
it while it's
menu.
in the air. That's exactly
Like, what do they
did
want us to
there.
do?
That was
Just
nice.
let it play and keep getting fouls?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. And now here's another interception.
I'm gonna trip over him.
Picked off by
Tripped over him.
and they're
Yeah,
going to set
like,
up
get him
shop at
alone.
the 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You
We
and
need
I
to
do a
play
lot of
racing
games, and
game.
I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the
Wait,
football
racing game
before
is
they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
That's it. This is, it's got, it's one player, but network players, it's 2 to 8. Got you. Bringing in snacks.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Who's that name?
Let's go.
The flip. I'm the flip.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
You got me.
drive.
You
Julius
got me.
Peppers in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line
man.
flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Was that your person? Named Julie Pepper?
That was yours.
Oh.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the
See, when you're playing by
39.
yourself,
That'll be a
I
loss of
actually
a
go see
yard,
it.
and it leads to a 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice
when you're
play
playing
by
by
the
yourself,
defense. Stepping up on that
and you
one.
choose
Maybe
a
they'll get
pass,
things
it
going
actually
in their
shows
direction
where a
after a play
character's
like
going.
that.
Like the yellow lines, it shows on the screen. But I think it's when you play 2-player, it don't show it. You only see it right here. So you just gotta guess where everybody's going.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
I just ran.
Not only was the call spot on, how about
Well,
the
actually,
execution
well,
of
I
that
actually
defense
win if
right
we play
there.
on the same
Zone
team.
was absolutely locked up tight.
We might actually
He was
win.
trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a
We might
time to
actually win
force
if
it,
we
you
play
feel
on
like
the
you
same
need to
team.
make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly
Like,
right.
you
3rd
could
down,
probably
you gotta try and find
try to
something.
be-
There's nothing
See, I don't know
available
how that
there
works.
for him.
I don't know if
To be honest, my percentage to win against an NPC team is 0.
me too. Mine's like a maybe 1 or 2, but
2%
0 to 2%. Yeah.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. He's got the leg, but it's no
I didn't even
good.
aim
He
for the
missed
goal.
it right, and this score
I'll
will
take
stay
one.
right where it is.
I'll
And
just
that's
take
the
one.
risk
One
of
at
a
a
long field goal
time.
miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen in the end of halves.
And onto the field here come the Panthers. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to
Like
play
chili
this.
pepper, maybe.
I
Or
think
something.
we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
What's up?
Pepper.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10.
Wait, how do you do that?
I'm holding the thing.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
What?
And his guys
You're
are
like,
gonna
what?
take over at the 31-yard line.
Wait, this is that hair shirt went back or like
Second quarter, why not
someone
just
came out
run
of
it
the
a
back
time
or
or two
something.
and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect
my
sense.
bad.
Run it and get out of
Yeah,
there.
sure.
I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may
What
force them into saying, let's try and get some more
Love
points.
you, take care.
Who?
Sean.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they
I
want
have
to play
not
this.
answered this.
I think
Not
we'll
one.
find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
You keep saying this, but I don't answer.
Yes,
Like Mike's talking.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott is going to let this one go deep.
Oh,
And my
got it.
goodness, another
what am I doing?
interception.
Where you go? Where you going?
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I was going this way. I
And
was
give
trying to go
him
the other
now
way, but
4
he just went down.
interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since
Go
the
up.
year
That's a
2000.
dang game.
I think that
not
tells
the
you how
game, man.
much better teams have gotten at throwing
If
the
you see
football.
gang
If
game.
you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000,
What is it?
Delta O'Neal
What's up with
and
them people? You
D'Angelo
know how they
Out
have
comes
the
Christian
coach has?
McCaffrey with the rest
Yeah.
of the offense. Now, I'm not going to say you completely abandoned the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get
no,
this
it's
running
on
game going
camera.
for them.
That's the identity most teams are seeking. Able to
Not
establish
really a drone,
themselves, control
but
the
it's a
game by
camera.
running
There's
it,
something holding it.
have to touch it
how
multiple
wide it
times
is.
in order to
Yeah,
have
it's holding the
success in this
camera.
game.
And as we
Like
say, yeah, that's
moving
right.
it
As we
across
say
the
all the
field.
time, that sets up the passing game. I feel like a broken record with that.
Listen, we can be broken records all we want. Bottom line is, lather up that big horse and let him run.
He's going to go deep for Funchess. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I thought you said it took 2 people to watch, even on my Wi-Fi.
It takes 3 or more to actually count.
But your Wi-Fi.
I am like it just goes down to 1 sometimes.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Newton. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Panthers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Oh, man. There was a shooting at a South Carolina restaurant. 9 people were injured.
Just injured or dead?
They said injured, I think.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Newton. And this is incomplete. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus you're giving up yardage.
Shoot the flag. Kicked out of bounds.
What does blitz and zone mean?
I'm not sure.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
We're trying to go with this
Okay.
And could you move around the person?
Off the play fake,
Yeah.
Prescott. Throw right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'm just going to go this way.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, we
And
got
now
it.
here is another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that
We
happened
were
to you
in
before?
sync.
No, but I've heard stories
We were
about
in
teams
sync.
actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Trying to make him die.
Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Anytime a
When
defense
they're
can
wearing
sit
the
back
gear,
in a zone like that,
does it make them turn
tends to create a
green?
lot of congestion in the middle of the
Well,
field.
I mean, most
Makes
of
it
them
very
are
hard to
skinny.
slot
I
one
mean, they
in.
work
Looked
out.
like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
I mean, I guess the gear, like they're made to,
Make them like...
they're,
From the 24, they'll go again
well,
on 2nd
it
and 10.
protects their ribs. because they got like a brace around their stomach,
Yeah.
and then they have like the shoulder pads.
Second and 10.
It actually covers their chest, so it's like a full thing that they put over them. It protects their shoulders and chest and their back.
So like, if you didn't have the thing on,
Oh yeah, they would get severely hurt if they didn't have padding. They have padding everywhere, even in their helmet. They have padding in their helmet that is attached to the helmet inside.
Panthers on third down.
He has like a
They've
long
struggled to
strip
the
of
tune of
like
2 for 8 so
like
far.
cushion.
This is third and 10.
Nah, carbon fiber is hard. Like a,
From the
like
gun,
a
here's Newton. And they almost
they were mouthpieces. They didn't got chin
in this
like
game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there.
even their stuff is, even their, yeah.
When the ball was coming, it said possession.
I think that is interception, I think.
What, possession?
I think so, maybe.
It didn't say like interception, it said possession.
Wait, was I throwing to my person?
Here's
My
Michael
character was
Pilardi
throwing,
now
and then
as he's on to punt
it
for
said
Carolina.
possession. Press X.
I'm not sure. I guess that means that's a certain way you can
And
catch
they're
it, I
going to
guess.
fake it from deep
Oh,
in
you're
their own
throwing.
territory.
Oh, man,
And
we
my
could've got it.
goodness, another interception.
I caught it.
Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that to stretch my legs sometimes.
When I jump up.
But it actually helps. It actually helps like your upper legs too.
And now Dallas gets
Does
set
it
to
like
take the
pulls on it?
field.
Like that.
Damn.
On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it
Boot
down.
slide.
And you know they go over those situations. All
That's
right,
the play I
fourth down.
chose.
Where's the
Boot
ball?
slide.
Where would we get the ball?
Boot
But
slide.
instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested: knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Oh,
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Not today.
The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the
What their
coverage,
signs
stride
say.
for stride. So
I
the
like
numbers have been
turtles.
good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the
Stretching?
run game a
You're
little
stretching
more.
too hard.
Perhaps, I mean, after that
You
incompletion,
kick too
look
hard.
to the defense for shutting down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh man, you see that?
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And now here is another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big
So what
turnover
are you
there
gonna
as
do?
his
What are you
guys
gonna do
will
after
get the
this?
football back.
Go.
The number 7 usually lucky here.
Shoot. Hey, what if we play another one but make it the shortest game?
That's only happened
Like,
since
yeah,
1960.
2 to 3 minutes
And I
each
know
quarter.
that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him,
The shortest
Heisman
game ever.
Trophy in
Yep.
college. And sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're
Okay,
talking
there's
about
4
one
quarters.
game,
So
7,
how
You're
long
right,
would
not
that
lucky at
game
all.
be?
Yeah, Ty
There's
Detmer
4
the
quarters
last to
and
do it
2
in
minutes for each
2001
quarter.
to throw 7 picks.
When I saw the stream, we charged it for 15 the first game. That was
Yeah.
almost 4 hours.
Yeah, would that be a minute? No. Yeah, because there's 4 quarters.
Yeah, but it takes longer sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh, what?
2 minutes for each quarter and there's 4. Yeah.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10.
Probably
at
longer
their own 13.
because of all the replays they do in slow-mo. Yep.
To throw
Yeah,
is
it's your
Newton.
ball.
Nearly another interception. They've
Come on,
been
dude,
around the
you got
ball
this.
all game. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same
Be careful,
way.
dude. Don't hurt
And you know,
yourself.
when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one, it's pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Almost 129 towards you.
Yep.
Rated each handle.
I know, yeah.
You were a really big partner.
For sure. Yeah.
What kind of games do they play?
Let's see, occasionally they'll play GTA and maybe a lot. They play a
So
lot of
after the
GTA.
incompletion on first, now
They
2nd
have
and 10.
mods in their game. They like doing the role playing in their GTA game.
Newton gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
But you must
DeMarcus
accidentally
Lawrence
choose a
in on
run.
the tackle.
Not a run
Tough first
instead
half
of
for him,
pass.
unable to put up
Yeah.
the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on
All
this
them are
game
passes.
and on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah.
What does the cold mean right here?
I'm not sure. I don't know what that means. Cause like, see, like no, you get the yellow lines. If it has a yellow line, it's a through. If it shows like the dots and then like a red line going different ways, that's
Panthers
a
on third down.
run.
Not so hot.
A
2
run
for
play.
9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
How do you do that? Because you can actually see where they're running.
Newton. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets the first down here
We got
as he's
first
taken
down.
down at the
Yeah, but my
24.
character's not with the line.
Yeah,
7
but
yards there, good enough
as
to
long
move
as
the
you're
sticks.
standing still when you catch
One of the
it.
advantages of zone defense,
And your
as I
back's
remember
line.
it, is being able to see the play develop in
Yeah.
front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find
Hey,
those
hey,
levels
still, you got a
where they
first
can
down.
hit you
You
with
got,
it, sometimes
yeah, that's good.
behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough
You
to
plus
defend.
for 2 points and that day.
What? What do you mean?
I only got blessed with 2 points because I'm trying really hard.
Hey, that's how. The last time we won, I was playing really hard too.
And to be honest, I forgot how to play. Plus, I mostly play one
Newton
game.
now.
Yeah.
5 straight completions here in this second
Yeah.
half. 1st and 10. Just beating the play clock is Newton. Now this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they
Yeah,
work
them
it across
fireballs
midfield.
over there starting
A
to
really
catch
good
up.
pickup of 28 yards. We
Them
often
fireballs
with Cam
over
Newton
there
talk a
starting
lot
to
about his
catch up
legs.
with
Don't
me.
forget about that arm.
He can throw
I know,
it
but
on a
man.
rope. He can
I
loft it.
pulled
He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost
You think
effortless.
our body types are different?
Oh yeah, you can handle spicier stuff.
I can't handle nothing like crazy spicy.
Yeah.
So from Cowboy
Oh, no.
territory now, here's
No.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The only way I would ever attempt it is if money's involved, but not the whole thing.
His receiver Moore. And he's got this down to the 35.
But I would try. I wouldn't do the whole thing. Like if money was involved,
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line
don't
of
have to
scrimmage
be
by the
400,
receiver,
maybe
which is designed to back up the
100
defender,
at
give him a
least.
little bit of space.
$2?
All you want
Oh,
there,
no, I got
get
it.
that space, catch the
nah,
football, and then
I
make
wouldn't
it
do it then.
That's exactly what he got done there.
Like,
I would take,
see how
like,
this is?
yeah,
Just make it look a little smaller. The size
like a
of that.
slice,
Just a slice
one
for
slice.
5 cents.
Not for 5 cents, bruh. We're talking about the Carolina Reaper, man.
It's just a little smooch. It's a smooch.
Still in search of their first
A
touchdown
smudge.
of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I hold R2 and then it shows me the thing. And then I press the right and then it shows me.
Okay, so it shows you where everybody's going? Or is that how you can switch plates?
Newton on 1st down.
Oh, man.
Dropped it. And that's pretty
That,
indicative of
man,
the
that
way
would have
this
been
one's
a,
gone.
like a, what's it called? One-handed
We've not
catch.
seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
But my guy was
Everything
in the way.
seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to
It's
force
like,
an
oh man,
incompletion.
new person did what, like a headstand? Yeah, he could have gotten it, man, but my character, but look, he did headstand.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down.
Oh my goodness.
And this drive, which was going so smooth, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying
There you go,
no more. We're
JJ's
taking a
Rage
stand
Part
right
3.
here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
I just been hard.
I mean, yeah, like that.
This offense was on the move.
There's
Now 2
nothing wrong with
straight
yelling like that.
incompletions.
You
Have them
don't
looking at
actually
3rd
yelling.
and 10.
Yelling, you just... Popo's house. Oh man, look at that.
Newton throwing again.
Oh man.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Not my contrology.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And
No,
look, it doesn't matter
I
whether you
was
play
saying.
man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you gotta trust yourself
Break your
and
TV
go up
in
with that
your-
moment
I
of
know.
truth and make a play on the football.
I have to give you my TV.
Yeah.
And then you have to take my PS4.
Nah. I mean, I still got this.
You wouldn't want my controller.
No. I think that's up.
Yeah, this thing is this.
The button.
The down
From
button.
like person to her. Like,
Yeah, forget you how much.
wait, what's that button for?
That button for the map. Like,
Oh.
just tap it and just some players are in the water.
4th down,
Oh,
and here's
that's right.
Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not
Man.
enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Oh, my
And this
God.
score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently,
Cause you're
neither guy
tired.
is
I guess
immune.
you're tired of the spicy one. For that.
Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this 3rd quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses, keep first downs, accumulating. I think he's that and maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, he's been pretty good so far. We'll see if he can make this good game a great game. Good field
I'm
position to start
actually
the drive
winning.
after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42.
I know. I think that I'm playing by myself.
Trying to shake off the interception.
We're-
They look to throw.
I'm still winning though. I got 36.
Incomplete.
Oh no, I was laughing because of
I win.
Never go back
Yeah.
to the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and
I
10.
just got blessed with 2 points. That's good enough for me. You think you put it on the description, 2 players? And then now football 2 players.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Yeah, my
Well,
nephew's
it was
the
2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
I don't know why they just come and they go.
I don't know. And don't be. You can't get it. Where's it at?
Right here. You just put them back up in your butt.
Yeah, I do. Oh man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's
Yeah,
3rd and long.
Oh, I hurt. I popped my back a minute. Oh, he came back.
He came back, huh? Well, that's either that person or my something.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
What?
Oh
And
my
my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard
Hey, bro, but look how close he got.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set. It's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw
It's hot in here.
2001,
What?
right?
Yeah, it's tied in.
It's hot in here because you've been in them fire cheese balls.
And then we're gonna
He knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one.
I don't know. It has not been good. And the
Okay.
Panthers coming out now.
I just
And
think
they
it's funny.
compiled a pretty long
Someone
drive
just
last time.
coming in the
Unfortunately, though, it
chat
ended
just
with
to
no
say
points
how
after the
smoked
missed
you're
field
getting.
goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team.
I'm just saying
Don't
it's,
make me look that
no, I ain't talking
way.
about you, I'm just saying it's
You know you're
funny,
never
like,
supposed
in
to
general.
count points in your mind until they go up on the board.
Not a hello
We've
or nothing.
been there, we've seen
No,
teams
I'm
before.
talking serious
They were
now.
counting on those points.
Like,
They didn't get them.
not a
You
hello
gotta
or
come back
nothing.
now, start over again, and grind it out.
No, for real, I'm talking about that person.
Oh.
So from the 36 now, 1st and
That's what I
10.
mean.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, he got
And
it.
it is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The
Bro,
throw
you
took him a
can
little too
be
far
you're
at
right up
2nd
there.
down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers
didn't
when we
make
see
a
them
fumble.
coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2
You're
feet
right
down
there
instead of
at the
1.
line.
But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Wait, I thought,
Try again
what
from the
happened?
36
I
on
thought you were
2nd
closer
and
than
10.
that.
What? It's like, oh my goodness, man. There we go.
Throwing again. Newton
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
The what?
And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
Oh man, them cheese balls are getting me. I'm gonna put them in the kiddie ball.
Panthers on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances and not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm about to go kitty hunting. No, I'm joking. That is alright. Never mind.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he
What?
couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
You're not even
They
aiming.
flip it to the kicker.
Wait, what?
He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. He sort of just
like
keeps
a smoker
chipping away
in my
at this
ear.
defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the 3rd quarter that they've known all game long that he's there.
For hot
He's the
cheese
type
balls.
of guy that
Get
frustrates
to
you
you.
if you're playing defense.
Yeah.
Because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he finds a way to get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love him.
He's hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up.
Yeah, the chat. In the stream, yeah.
Prescott on first down.
Oh man.
That just give you a whip.
Get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Is he grabbing his booty?
No, he just. That guy's got the. He's got the football. The guy in front of him. He's got the football, and he like passes it. And then
he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6.
Yeah, went back down to 1.
They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Looking to throw. Prescott.
What?
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Thomas
what?
And they get the football
What did he
and
do?
set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Look, here he goes again. Wait, it's not going to show it. Where is it? They kind of just dove into the...
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming.
Not my...
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now, following the interception, here's Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Got you.
I'm losing my touch. For getting hit by.
It's yours.
Oh. I'm like, huh?
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slowed down like a rag doll. Tyrone Crawford in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scramble or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Oh, I can't count. I mean, I can count, but then I...
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Why am I giving a speaker?
What happened? Oh,
trying to see
fourth quarter. It's the fourth quarter. Right.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA
How do you think it feel, man? The last time you won, and I only had 8. Well, I did have 8 points, but I probably made it 14.
In Arlington, and this is a blowout
yeah,
so
like
far
what,
as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Yeah. No. I'm talking. talking about the last game when you beat
Some
me.
secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and
You
long.
first, bro, you're the one winning.
I wasn't doing anything. I'm innocent.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he's going to get this down to
Come
the
back.
35-yard line.
Bro, you crossed the line,
Pick up
man.
there, 26 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And the receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
You ain't gonna get him, bro, go yell.
I'm like,
I was like, where was I when I said that? Right in front of you.
Ball up to the 35 now
Yeah, for
as
your
they come
Panthers.
up on 1st and 10.
oh, are you doing there?
I was joking.
What'd you say? Say it again.
I ain't the one who said it. You said,
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that is caught on the
You
right
get it?
sideline and out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
arm-
They feel
Put
good
you
about what's
armpit
going
feet
on.
Oh, no,
They just play better and better.
You smell it now?
nope.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
What is
First time he's been in the chat. Like a
Throwing
new
again on
person.
2nd and 10. Newton.
What?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit.
That's their
Throw the
fault.
football,
Because you're in
unfortunately,
Texas.
there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it.
Man,
I know. I'm good, man.
On the clock.
don't touch on your chicks.
I'm good.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
I think that's one thing even professionals have. They say it.
This game, how they
They're not
run
always
it,
going to think.
offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I gotta tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps. He goes towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to
sprinkler.
keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Did you forget for quick slide?
You know? I gotta click X.
That's the quick slide.
Click slant.
First down, Prescott. His throw incomplete. Cooper again the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes.
We're
Zone
going
defense is
to
the
move
windows that you see open.
Red
They
bear.
shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy
Who
for
they
any
looking
quarterback,
at?
no
Them
matter
two
the
guys are
situation
like-
there, the defense
like
won the
this.
battle.
Smell my I do me for Snickers.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
So how you do that?
There you go.
That?
You just have to remove the thing.
Oh.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Oh,
And he's unable to grab it.
man.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the
Oh,
big lead. If you're
that's what I was
coaching,
thinking.
you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Like, she would take your red slipper.
The Cowboys on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
Oh my god.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like,
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through the progressions, and here's another prime example.
on that
Trying to
4th
look
down, you
downfield,
give him
he'd
4th
stand in
down.
the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the
Fair and
fourth
square,
quarter.
or fair and square and circle?
He's going to field this at the 4.
Thank you. Oh, and you.
On a 48-yard punt, give him 9, though, on the return. And the
Do you want me
Panthers
to
will have
kick
a
in
first
fair
and
and
10
square
from deep
or
in their own
fair and
territory.
circle?
Carolina
What
getting
is fair
set
and
to take
circle?
the field.
It's just random. You know the questions of life stuff.
Yeah.
Fair and square.
Well, to be honest, we can't actually make it fair and square because it goes up, then it goes down really fast. So.
I know, but we were just joking, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
you
Newton and the
missing
Panthers
Skyrim.
come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Come on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Just
Ball
don't
pops out,
accidentally,
incomplete.
just don't accidentally say a
Brandon,
word.
at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's
Yeah.
that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just
Because your
incomplete
mom
that
was
time.
listening at that very second.
Oh, yeah. One more like that.
Yeah.
So now 2nd and 10
Run.
after the incompletion on
Bruh,
first
I
down.
don't curse on my stream, man.
To throw again. Newton. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time
It's
he's
efficient.
reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Need some
Decent
milk.
offense, just better
and
defense.
Snickers
I think
bar.
you're right.
And a Snickers.
Look, he got it perfectly.
And then that guy tackled you midair and you dropped the ball. Guy's fault, man. I wasn't him, that was an NPC.
I need to contact the real players and get them in straight.
Call the real character. You didn't catch the ball.
So
Like, hold
back-to-back
up.
incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
You
So you
know,
gotta
grab
cut
the
down
bat
from
like
this,
that,
don't you
couldn't
think?
they?
Find
The
a tight
cats,
end,
not
take
the
some
cats,
easier
dude.
completions.
Yeah,
Say not the
interception
cat.
last drive there. He hits the reliable target.
Bam.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, it's Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give him 30 yards there. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going
got 30
downfield again
yards.
there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, Your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Your life is on the line.
You can't laugh.
You don't have no life. You only have one.
Yeah. When I get done with you.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Cats don't like watering. Some cats, yeah, some do.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh my god. That was insane.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called
I'm getting sprayed.
It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball.
No more
and as he
treats
tried
for
to do
you.
that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Off play action, Newton. That's caught. It's
Did you get
Thomas.
it? Did you get it?
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches
First and goal.
the 8-yard
First and
line.
goal. You got
He
it.
got 29 yards that time.
Take deep breaths.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big
Are they
guy,
filming
didn't
his
it?
feet?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Yep.
This comes. This may be it.
To the air again, Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
That's it. The carrier out. Going to the end.
Throwing again is Newton. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
So when you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
Like, we got something to say to Coolidge.
Again, Newton.
But
And incomplete. The contact made
the ball went.
brings up fourth down.
Everybody collided, and the ball went flying.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender
You're gonna
to
what?
gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And that is no good. And this score will
You gotta aim for the left here. You gotta move it to the left.
Goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Because football's awesome.
Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. So far, he has the trio of
You give
touchdowns.
up.
Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
Bruh. I say that's why you got your home football game. So you can practice.
I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no,
Let's get a mic out there.
a lot of fans would like
Okay,
that.
but
Cut his
when I
mic off.
get 22,
3
I'll give you
touchdowns
this
so
one.
far. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You ain't going back to the past. Where am I going? Where am I going?
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here.
Trying to play on the same team. See how good we're doing that. Yeah. And I wonder if we can choose. Where am I going? Oh,
and he's going to lose yardage here.
Again, it's all one plays.
I'll be a
The cheerleaders, like I'm done playing. I'll be
There's so many things that can ruin a game for an offensive lineman.
No,
The
wait,
defensive tackles at the line of scrimmage, at the point of attack,
I just know you.
make you miss.
throw me.
Big plays like we just saw there, the big loss of yardage.
I'll
Those
throw.
are the guys that ruin
I'll
games
throw.
for you because
When
they're not just lining up and you're able to hit them right off the line of scrimmage. They can make you move and make you miss, and then you have plays like that.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that is incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very
how you
quickly.
doing? You're right. What you doing, man?
My blood is boiling.
Oh, look at that bull over there. Because
I want to get hurt.
you bro, you ain't gonna hurt me, man.
I can't hurt.
I know. You're the one who's
Out now
You're the
comes
one
the
who said it.
Cowboys
You can't
punter.
fly.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
I'm getting a grit.
Stick your teeth in.
Now Newton on 1st down. Now in desperation, that's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're
Oh, I
also
can
looking
spell in your
forward now,
offense,
because
man.
now these players are really
No,
next
I'm
week
good.
trying to get some momentum going.
Oh, yeah, I actually do smell them now. The air. Oh, bro. Bro, is that me? Or is that mine or you?
It's a deodorant I use. It's a 40.
I don't smell mine. We're in Texas.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out,
You
incomplete.
got it. 2 down.
It's a lot of contact going on, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But
I remember the video we made.
Something short,
Wait, do I still have
shallow,
that
going
video?
through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Newton throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm gonna make you reverse it. Like I made you do with those chickens.
So here come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
We don't.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. Roll it all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They what? Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Prescott here to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
You probably got one.
Touchdown, Panthers. This game's still fairly well in hand, but
Hey, you got
I think
8.
now
That's
you go
how.
conservative, don't you? Go to your shell, just
But
run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football.
Yeah,
because you're going to
slowly.
run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Go some more.
No, I'm good.
Sure.
I'm about to, like,
Pee
watch, like, a
and pee on
waterfall.
it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is
Graham
a field
Gano
goal.
on for the extra point. Gano the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
Wait,
So the
I'm saying,
defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Say what?
So
There you go.
Six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
But you know, all you doing when you do that, all you're doing is giving me yards.
Well, to be honest.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they manage to get that done together. Just think about your routine stays the same.
But what if?
Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Here's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. It's the promo kick that picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those
on the game.
picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
At least your mom be happy. Her Cowboys won.
Faith in you. She doesn't have faith in the Panthers.
I mean, she likes the Panthers.
No, she don't. Not for that.
Here come the
in the
Panthers
water.
now, set to take over
In the
on
water.
offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one.
And now here's another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it disconnected. It can't go that far from the. Or just.
It's like 40 feet. That's what mine was before.
Okay, so I guess.
Uh-oh.
No. Okay, there you go. And resume.
What did you reset?
To the,
Oh, I thought it was like 40 feet because that's how mine did before when I was living in.
resume. There you go.
And now Dallas gets
But
set
see,
to
you
take
never
the field.
control that.
Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts.
Controller?
Do you even need to
True.
use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not
Controller.
Send
Yeah,
a
that's
message
right.
that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score.
Yeah, I
and you'll
do.
have a chance one more time, or maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting their home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a
Who
tennis
sings that?
match, right? Not
Who
letting them
sings
break
that?
your serve. That way you hold on to it.
So no one
They
really
got
sings
it
it,
done,
it's just
and
me.
they feel very good about that victory.
Man.
Here you go.
So that'll just about do it for Charles.